Isn't it beautiful? Look at this thing. What up and welcome back. I'm BK and this is my cartoon life.
I didn't record much yesterday because we were just cleaning and packing. I still need to finish packing up the garage and working on the side yard. But yesterday we got in the front suspension for the Yaris, so I would like to install that today too, so we'll probably try to do that. I still haven't got the tripod in. I don't know what's up with that.
I'm really excited. Today we're gonna be replacing the struts on our 2007 Toyota Yaris. And the reason it's exciting is because they're so blown and I use them every day, so it's gonna make like a huge impact on my life. Sure enough, the Yaris never gets a day off. We're gonna work on the front suspension, but then I remembered we needed to get water for the house, so that's over. Recently I decided to take the advice of one of my subscribers, Felt Hacker, and I let my friend group know that if there's any work that they need on their car, that I'm available to help them. I'm not certified or anything, so it's just like, hey, if you need help with your car, I'll help you out. So just today, a friend of mine sent me this video. And they're like, man, we need to replace the starter, huh? So I think that it might be something else, but later today we're gonna go check out with them and see if we can get their car working. The kind of drama we've got going on though is I really want to replace the suspension or the front shocks. So it's 11 right now. We have to finish our errand that we're currently on. And then I think we'll have to meet up with them by 6. So we have a fair amount of time. I feel like we should be able to get it done.
Yes, so I traded in a bunch of crap that didn't sell on eBay, and we got like $52 credit or $30 cash. And I can't find anything. I was looking for Initial D stuff.
No Initial D. JoJo's though, supposed to be pretty cool.
It is new, but I can't believe this is $35.
I really wish I knew people who still play Pokemon. Like, get an old Game Boy and then catch them and trade them together like the old way. It'd be so fun.
This is so cool.
Listen. All right, after some lunch and I don't know, a lot longer than I wanted. It's around 12:30 right now. We got to meet up with our friend whose car's not starting around 6. So we can do this. All right, I don't have the adjusters, so it's just gonna be on whatever setting they're on. And yeah, these things look pretty cool. I was gonna clean them, but I don't have any brake cleaner, and honestly, they're in pretty good condition. You know, it's like, they're just gonna get dirty anyways. For some reason, this green motif keeps showing up. So I'm gonna remove the sway linkage, and then we're gonna take this knuckle, take these 2 bolts off. That'll allow us to kind of pull the knuckle forward, and then there's probably something going on up there, huh? There's this little cap thing here. Okay, so I've been fighting with this thing, trying to get a screwdriver under here to push up the cover, right? And then I realized that the cover is here. I feel like a hidden treasure or something. Okay, so I don't know if I have a tool to get this off. The one I've seen people do online has like a cut in it, and it seems like getting this off to get to this from the top with like a socket is gonna be a nightmare. So it's like 1:30 right now. I think we're gonna wait on this till tomorrow. So sad. Wow, I just want to put these on the car. And then I gotta work tomorrow, so then we'll have to balance. Like, it should take like 20 minutes, right? Not long once we just get this bolt off. We just need the right tool, but I don't want to risk it with our Fred needing us, so I guess we'll just put the wheel on, put the car up, and then we'll work on the control arm video. Later today, we'll go to our friends and help them with their car. I'm playing some Mega Man 0 while we wait for our buddy. Seriously, this boss fight has taken me 3 days, and I finally got him. It's the first boss in the whole game.
A replacement for this battery?
Oh, we got a new battery! So earlier we diagnosed the battery and I just forgot to record it, but I thought this was really cool. These Volkswagens have this little lever that comes out, and that's how the hood pops open.
You gotta pull it.
You need 2 hands apparently. Okay, so it's really dark, but we're just gonna put the new battery in there. This totally took 4 seconds and didn't take an hour and a half. Look at this European crap. So yeah, this nut tightens it up. Yeah, anyways, this thing's crazy. Hopefully this 2.0 VW runs. Started right up. Yeah, we wanted to make sure that the battery was charging, so we're getting 14 volts. We're all good to go.
So yesterday we went to our friend's house and helped him with his VW. I forgot to record a lot of it, but you know, basically the starter was broken, or basically the car wasn't starting. So we put the voltmeter on there and it was getting 12 volts to the battery, but when he'd crank, it would go down to like 6. So it wouldn't be able to start the battery or start the car. It was able to once we jumped it and ran it for a while. We had the battery tested and they said that it wasn't holding charge, which I guess kind of makes sense. So when we got the new one in, as you saw, we tested the volts and it was getting 14 after the car turned on. So that means likely our alternator is good. So yeah, I haven't heard back from them today, so likely they got to work. Oh, the car's wet. We're gonna pick up where we left off yesterday, trying to get these coilovers in our beautiful little Yaris. So I had to acquire this offset box wrench set in order to do this. It's really useful because of the bend here. Okay, I don't know. I'm a horrible mechanic apparently. I just never know what is wrong with stuff. I never know why things don't work. This should be really easy. This should just spin. I've watched videos of other people who do it, and this just whole thing spins. And there's like no good information on this stuff online. Like, everyone just shows the solutions. They're never showing like, oh, I have no idea that this is just gonna spin. I'm gonna take all this stuff off because if you look at the top of the bolt, there's a little star thing. So I'm pretty sure you can hold it with a wrench. But you have to take all this crap off? Like, I haven't watched a video of somebody doing this where they did that. They just spun this bolt. Okay, so they took the hood off now. I'm gonna try to figure out how to get this off next. Okay, we've got this off. You have basically just clips here you have to pop out, and then you can see that here. So these clips here, they kind of pop out. And then this is also connected to that piece by these little hoses for your window washer squirty thing. And now I'm kind of stuck here because this looks like it's all trapped on that. So we might have to remove the windshield wipers to get to that. I'm not too sure yet. This is by far becoming my favorite tool. I was adventuring and I discovered. Yeah. Sweet, now we got this off. They fit under, so above the 2 things and then under, and then this is how that kind of like slips in. And then you have to clear the... That was delightful to remove. Do we have to put it back? So now we have access to the top of the strut like we said. Yo! What is that? I feel like redemption right now, cause this bolt be spinning, yo! Look at that. So we used the H6 and locked it up against the thing, and yeah, these 2 bolts should come out, and then
because this won't be connected, it'll kind of spin. We should be able to pull it down. Okay, so it worked out just like we thought. Once we separated it from the knuckle, it spun and then came out. As you can see, the tie rod end is just kind of sitting there. And what we did is we jacked up a little bit from the control arm so it won't kind of swing forward. And here's the old one. So let's go get the new one. Just looking at the new one versus the old one, it looks like we are gonna lose about that much, which is, I don't know, maybe an inch, half an inch, I don't know. Coil is prepped now. By prepped, I mean we took this bolt off and we had to hold the pliers like this on the flat spot in order to do that. And then there were some zip ties and stuff like that. So now I'm gonna throw it in the car. Hey buddy, looks like you're in the right spot. You know what's super cool? This has a dampening thing. Oh, the Yaris is hooked up. This is a race car now. This is a race car. So I don't think this is gonna work. So where we're at now is we've got the strut on, and we're obviously not gonna be able to run this tie rod linkage, this sway bar linkage. I finally said it right. And what we'll do is just remove it for now. But before that, what I wanna do is tighten all the bolts and line them, put lines on them so I know if they're moving or not. It's done now, and we have 70 on the knuckle and then 25 on the strut top. So yeah, we're good. I still got to remove this and then put the wheel on. I'm just gonna do this side and not film. If anything comes up, I'll let you know. The main reason I use the jack on the knuckle is so I can guide up the strut tower to the top here. Are we as cool as a Miata now? We have this in. I don't know what it's called. We're gonna call it the windshield wiper holder. Anyway, so that's all together, and now I'm gonna put the plastic bits in and then put the one windshield wiper on, and I think we'll start her up. My first impressions are, you can't really tell, but kinda, at least by looking at it. We don't have the sway bar hooked up, so the car might feel weird. It is, you can tell it's lower, but I like it. It looks cool. Hopefully it drives nice. It's a very damp day here in Vegas. Some would say there's plenty of drift lube on the ground, but you know, us front wheel drivers, we I guess put trays under our back tires. I don't know. The aftermarket shocks and stuff are, you know, like replacement kind of OEM style shocks were $120 some a piece. These were $140 a piece, and I'm so happy that we got them. They're awesome. The car's a little bit lower, it looks cool. It has this adjustable damper thing, I don't know what it does, but we maxed it out to the left. And yeah, the car actually has travel. It feels good. Like the sway bar's not hooked up, which I'm not exactly sure what it does. I think it puts tension against, so like as you turn, it's pushing that bar, right? And then that bar is connected to another bar that's connected to that one. So as you turn, it would like also pull your wheel this way. So I think it assists with your turning. I'm not exactly sure, but the car doesn't really feel that different, but I've only driven a little bit. I finally beat the first boss, but now I am on like the second mission, and I'm stuck on going up here because there's these like lightning things up here. Those things. Yo! Thanks for hanging out with me. In this video, we replaced the front struts on our Toyota Yaris. We also helped our friend do some other stuff. Oh, we also helped our friend replace the battery. And we finally beat the first boss in Mega Man Zero. Still focused on the moving stuff, but I appreciate you hanging out with me. If there's anything specific you'd like to see me make a video on, please let me know. Please take care of yourself, and I'll see you again.